Alright, PEC, 2 hours of Virginia. We're kicking it off immediately. Green light goes about here. We immediately are getting aggressive. We go for a risky move down into hog pen. One just runs into the back of the blue guy and spins himself. These guys tussle a little bit and end their race. It's a 2-hour race and they're already killing each other. First corner. I mean, that's how it goes, right? Super long straight here at Virginia. We break about between the 2 and the 1 all the way down to first. Get that rotation. And right on the back foot of this blue guy, we try and brake right about that before that curb on the right hand side, and braking right about where it kind of changes color there. Immediately on the back foot, I was going to try and do a lap guide there, but now it's time to get on the offensive. It's time to put some work in here. We're just gonna tuck in to the slipstream up the S's. No reason to make a crazy move up the S's. It's not too, especially in these ranks of lobbies, it's not too common. You can get through the S's side by side without killing each other. I go for a fakie. He covers it off pretty well. I don't really want to send it into him and use him as a brake. I get a nice run though. He's compromised and I get the run. Just enough. The straight is so long that any kind of overspeed, you'll be able to overtake him, especially in these cars. I get kind of boxed in here because I have overspeed on this black guy, but
what do you mean by that?
wait, excuse me. What? Blue backs out of it. Oh, black is just compromised again. These guys are just giving. I'm feasting off of these guys' mistakes. Except this is my mistake corner. Hog pen. I can never get it right. I'm gonna fake a little pass here, but he just ends up giving it to me anyway. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be having that. Alright, back to the lap guide. Yep. Swinging to the outside, braking, just tapping the brakes and downshifting to get that rotation. Braking right about where the pavement changes color, down to first gear to get that rotation. Swing it around. You can do this entire section flat out in this car. It tears into those tires, but it's quick. Long straight, there's like 3 long straights. This one's at least a little more interesting with the S's. Straight flat, this is a corner.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Just tapping the brakes there, downshifting to get more rotation. Swing it out to the curb, braking right before the 1 board there. You like to swing it deep and downshift right as you're about getting to the outside. Careful cutting that corner. You cut it, you'll get a slowdown. And right about here, braking about that dot board, the last one, all the way down to 1 to get the rotation again, using all the curb. Hold the curb on the inside again, maximizing the track. This is the tricky hog pen, trying to use all the corner on the left, swing it in using all the corner on the right, and just easing onto the power as your car compresses. And that was a lap of Virginia. We're going to be doing like 50 of those today, so it's good to get it right, you know. Skipping ahead a few laps, lap 5 now. It's like, oh, looks like there's a bit of GR Toyota.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Ness going on, killing each other. I think it slows them down just a slight bit. Skipping ahead another lap, same corner. Let's see what happens here. you can see we're kind of catching up to these guys, just little by little. We're putting the work in. Looks like the GR goes off there. We got this green GR right on our tail. But yeah, look that purple or black Toyota in front just goes off and slows up the guys in front just so slightly. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. These long straights, they can really, you get a bad exit and you can gain so much or lose so much time. Now we're fighting in between the Toyotas are going to be fighting in between us. Goes wide. I take advantage to try not to lose time. He almost spins me. I think that might have been netcode. He takes himself out. I'm not too sure what happened there. I'm pretty sure I gave him enough room there. I'll have to put up a picture of what it looked like. But back on the long straight again. Looks like the green Toyota is going to go on the inside up the S's. I like that the new updates, they made these Toyotas just like a couple seconds quicker.
Why did you just turn across me there?
I'm not too sure who that was. They made the Toyotas just a little bit quicker. So it's not like we're fighting every corner. Major gain on that corner. Major gain. Just being confident on the brakes and control of your car can save you so much time there. And sufficiently on the back end of this guy now. We are locked in. These are the top three. First place is that blue and red car. We got the Coke Zero car second place, and then this green car third. I'm fourth. Beautiful. Eight laps to catch up to these guys. Not too bad. Setting ourselves up. Almost lose it there. Downshifting into first gear a little bit late. You want to do it early because if you downshift mid-corner, it will spin out the back end. Just being a little careful on that corner, especially because I spun my tires slightly. They might be a little bit hot. It's a four-way battle now. This is looking great for us. Let's see if we can try and just take all these guys out. Let's just get, I mean, they're slow. I go for a risky move here. Not sure what I was really thinking there. Just trying to make any kind of move done. I had that overspeed and I wanted to keep it. That might be foreshadowing. Trying to get into his mirrors here. Just trying to like throw him off any which way I can. I want his place. I want to be in the lead of this race and just be pulling away as quickly as I can. I mean, I'm not in a bad area as it stands, but I just feel like I'm just losing time. I just don't feel like, I feel like I can go quicker than these guys. Defensive, this blue and red guy goes. Deep goes the green guy. I take advantage. This IGTL guy is compromised. I take the narrow line, following the Coke Zero guy through. Beautiful. He's a little bit compromised. I decide to tuck it back in and go for a run. And try and just escape away from these guys. He touches the dirt on the outside, compromised. I take advantage of it. One corner, 3 places. Lead of the race now. This is where we wanted to be. Now it's time to pull away and get as far as we can away from these fellas. Oh, here's number 1, the guy that spun at the beginning. Very slow. I was kind of expecting him to get out of the way as he was like a lap down. Kind of push him off there a little bit, you know, Max Verstappen style. Not my greatest work. Not too sure. I didn't really need to do that. I could have just tucked in. But I was worried about the pressure from behind. If I slowed down, if Coke Zero would have gotten a run on me and I assert my dominance over him. But Coke Zero, he's starting to bump draft me. We're beginning our bump draft session. Skip ahead, cup 5 laps or so. It's now sunny out. And there's a... Yep, the BMW's on the inside, and I just tap him and end my race immediately. I try and back off. I thought it was more off the track than I was there, I'm not gonna lie. It's tough to realize where you are when you're just standing still. I'm sorry, sir, it won't happen again. Alright, come out of the pits. Not my greatest work at all. That was pretty sad. It's just almost lose it there. Just trying to... We got fresh tires on, they're cold. Here I'm back up with the IGTL guy that was in second place. He goes for a dive, they both go wide, I just take it. I'm 1 lap down, so I'm unlapping myself here. If you can see, you use your eyes, squint a little bit, you can see there's the Coke Zero guy just 1 car ahead of us. So that means we're only 1 lap down. That little mistake, only 1 lap down. The problem is, I didn't die late enough. So I died at lap 15. Their full tank gets you about 30 or so laps on this track. So it is about 2 hours, about 55 laps or so. Since I crashed at lap 15, even getting a full tank of fuel, I still won't even be able to make it to the end. Like, maybe hardcore fuel saving, but you're trying to save 10 laps of fuel is almost like impossible, I feel like. Especially with these cars, because you just need any kind of momentum and speed. So we're just ever so slightly getting on the back of Coke Zero here. Just tucking in. Can't really make a move past him. He's actually pretty quick, especially in hog pen. Here's the yellow guy spinning. I have forced to take evasive maneuvers, go rallycross style over the grass. So is Coke Zero. He's gonna let me past here. He's gonna let me past. Officially unlapped myself. This is the time. He's quick, but I got newer tires. It is time to put some laps in and get as much of a gap between me and him as possible. Not too long after this, the leader pits, and I'm forced to race alone for the rest of the race. And about 20 laps later, this happens. I don't even want to fucking hear it, man. This is pretty much how my race ended. I am now 8 seconds slower than the rest of the field. And I just become a rolling obstacle the rest of this race, letting everyone by, just trying to save SR, maybe gain a couple positions if people mess up. But this is me coming across the finish line. I'm going to do more of these endurance races, pick some out that are good, throw them together, make a video. Maybe I'll stack 3 together or something. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had a terrible time racing. Have a good day.